Alright, just want to make this quick video. I've never seen hail damage solar panels before. I've dealt with solar panels for over a decade now. So, thought this was really interesting. This is a current listing right now on eBay. And it's really inexpensive, but I'll tell you, I wouldn't buy these. Reason being, I'll show you here in a sec. Let me get to the picture part. But number one is they're not shipping them. You got to go to the warehouse and pick them up. So you're gonna need a truck. You're gonna need to go to Texas. And like that. Let me get back to where we are here. Let's see. It's weird how they have that listing under the other ones, the other ads. So basically, they buy used and sell at a discount kind of place. So it's all well and good. They still generate power, but I'll tell you what the problem I see. And you know, if you're interested in something like this, see if I can zoom this up. Not exactly the zoom I wanted, but it's a lot easier to flip through here and get this figured out a little better here. I'll do it. So anyway, you see these hail marks on these panels, and it's not just cosmetic, because I'll flip through these pictures. They really got a wallop of hail down on them. And if you can see, some of those hailstones perforated the crystalline lattice matrix here, and you got pock marks coming in through the back. That's dangerous, because you're gonna have shorted connections. There's little silver filaments that connect all the solar cells. Some of them have been guaranteed to be whacked by this intense barrage of frozen ice balls. So let me get a bigger picture of this. Well, if you see there, you see real clearly it's like a shotgun blast or something on that. The other picture is about the same. So what would this be good for? Well, if you had the exact same make and model, you could probably use the frames and the some of the wires. Probably the MC. Well, yeah, it looks like MC4 connectors on the back there. You can use the connection box there. You probably reuse that. But other than that, it's slim pickings, because the main reason d'etre, if I said that right, of having a solar panel is to have the receptor cells fully functional. This is a better picture here. More blown up. You see those pop marks. You see how they've actually, the shadowing. So you would not want to use this panel not only because of the damage right now, but you're going to get moisture and from dew or rain or fog or mist or even bird crap getting into your crevices, your cracked glass. And it's going to oxidize all those silver connectors. And I say silver because it's usually silver solder. And that's all going to go bye-bye. You know, silver corrodes pretty fast. That's why you always got to polish your silverware. It's always oxidizing. With the RMC4 connectors, so that's probably salvageable. And the frames, but yeah, I don't recommend buying these unless you're into, you know, like it says, damage. Unless you're into total, like, unless you know some other, there are people that will take these and try to resell them, and I can understand that, except for two reasons. Now you got a thicker piece of transparent material blocking even more of your solar light penetration. And now, too, because of these pock marks, doesn't matter if you seal on the other side, you've got interior damage, which can lead to shorts and possibly fire. And like that. So even though the price is spectacular, the fact that you got to go pick them up yourself, it's going to be tough, especially with the fuel prices going up as far as they have. But what you can do is, you know, these ads they put, is that all of them? Let me see here. So they put some ads here. And what you can do is price compare. And what you're looking for, honestly, if I was in the market for solar panels right now, which I'm not, I'd be looking for a big pallet of all the same type, make and model of panels, and have them be able to be shipped, because it's a major problem to go and collect things. Because especially with solar panels, you know, the glass type solar panels, once you take possession of those things from the warehouse or the shipper or whatever, now you got to transport them without damage and deliver it yourself, and it's just an added issue. And I had something else to say here. Let's see. Yeah, you want a big old, get a big old pallet of the same make and model, because you want all the voltages to be symmetrical. Try to get the industrial type that have what you're going to look for is really thick frames, thick sturdy frames, and they could be a few years old. You want to look for MC4 connectors, because that's the latest, most compatible type of connectors. MC stands for multi-connector. I have some with MC3, and I have to retrofit them with MC4, and it's just buying a adapter, but they're getting harder to find. It's a higher price, extra cost. Whoops, what did I click on? Well, that's fine. I clicked on it, or actually this tablet clicked on it from the electrostatic interference or whatever. So hitting the touchpad. So anyway, See, this is another problem. See, no shipping, local pickup only. Unless you're close there and you got a truck and you got the padded and safe cushion delivery system. Imagine a big bump and they weren't stacked right or something and they were back of your truck, they'd all be damaged. So those. Yeah, those look like MC4 connectors. MC4 connectors are bigger than MC3 connectors. They're not as easy to put on and put off. It's a lot. They're meant to stay connected. MC3s, you can pull them apart pretty easy. So anyway, that's just a little bit of tips and stuff. Solar panel prices are pretty inexpensive compared to about 20 years ago. Imagine 10 times that price about 10 years ago. And the way that the way a solar panel usually gets damaged is through water ingress and corrosion and some kind of stress or fracture or collision with an object or something like that. It just damages internals. Other than that, solar panels just kind of, they're like old soldiers. They just fade in the sunset. There's still a lot of solar panels that are, and I've got a few of them. They're going on 40 years old and they're still working. So anyway, so that's the end of this video. Just want to bring this up. It's pretty interesting.